baked peaches. And this is great because it only takes a little bit of work to get it into the pan. Step one, tip and top the peach. By just taking a little slice off of it, it props the peach up. So you only just want to take a little bit of the cheek out and the peach stands up. And to get the pit out, it's kind of like doing an avocado. In with the knife, roll it around, and the peach opens up. And here's a really great tip to get the pit out. If it's a nice peach, you can use your paring knife and just put it in. And if it pops out like that, perfect. I love this dessert. When I was a kid, my parents used to bring home peaches in the summertime, and I didn't really like them because they were fuzzy. But if you bake them, the peach just turns into this really nice, soft, beautiful piece of fruit. This recipe is great. If you don't have peaches lying around or you can't find fresh peaches, it works with apples or pears, just lovely. The peach is so soft when it cooks down and it becomes really nice and sweet. And I wanna take that for a ride by adding a really cool, crunchy crumble to it. And this is a great tip. I keep a really well-stocked pantry with lots of spices, flours, sugars, oats. It just helps being creative in the kitchen when you're like, I feel like this, it's ready to go. So oats for some really good crunch. And for a bit of flavor, cinnamon. I just like roasted sweet peaches, crunchy oats, and just a little hint of cinnamon, delicious. And to sweeten it up a little bit, some brown sugar. You could use white sugar if you want, but brown sugar has a little bit of molasses in it. It's perfect for the crumble. Look at that. Those peaches are gonna bake away, the sugar's gonna soften up, and this gets really nice and crunchy. Don't be shy, put a lot on it. All right, I got another trick up my sleeve. If you take a little bit of ice cold butter and add it to the top of the peaches, when it's baking in the oven, the butter melts and it turns the brown sugar and the cinnamon into an instant caramel. So just a little bit of butter on each peach and it's ready for the oven. Look at that, that is peach heaven. Nice hot oven, 400 degrees Fahrenheit, get the peaches cooking. Sour cream, there's a really good flavor in sour cream because it's kind of tart and the peaches are really nice and sweet, so it complements each other pretty well. And you want some spices in there. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do ginger and cinnamon. They're my two go-to spices because they're really nice and warm and earthy. So a good balance of cinnamon and ground ginger. And it's not all that sweet, and you wanna build up the sweetness a little bit. I'm gonna use some brown sugar. You could use honey or maple syrup, but brown sugar's got a really nice taste to it because there's a little bit of molasses in brown sugar. It's really nice because it's two different temperatures. Like the peaches come out hot, and you put some of that sweet spiced sour cream on it, just delicious. All right, let's look at the peaches. Oh my goodness. Smells like my grandmother's house. Look at those things. Man, those are great. Sweet peach. You gotta check this out. It's so good because the crumble's really nice and crunchy and the peach is kind of just softened up and nice and caramelized. And it smells so good. Cinnamon, crunchy oats, brown sugar. You can really smell the peach. That's a great quick dessert, especially when you got 30 bucks and in 30 minutes. And put the cold cream on right away, just a little dollop. You wanna highlight the peach, keep the crumble nice and toasty, just a little bit. That is a great dessert. Quick, simple, cheap, tons of flavor, tons of texture. A decadent dessert of baked peaches with oat crumble. You can do this. Go get cooking.